As a stylist and someone who is 5'4" tall, I have some very effective styling tips up my sleeves to elongate my figure, and of course that of my clients. After all, who doesn't want to get those extra inches in their height? Unless you are a top model, of course. What comes with appearing taller is that as a consequence, it makes you appear slimmer as well. A great factor that contributes for appearing short is having short legs. So if you're unsure you have short legs, there are a few ways to find out. But for me, the simplest way is the following. First, you should measure from the top of your head to the break of your legs, the point where your legs naturally lift. And then you measure from the break of the leg to your toes. The two measurements will tell you your vertical proportions. Equal dimensions mean you have a balanced proportion. If the first measure is more than the other, you have a long torso and short leg. If it's the other way around, you have a short torso and long legs. Why is it important to know your body proportions? Because it will help you look visually balanced, especially when choosing hemlines or outfit length that work for you. If you're balanced, you don't want the hem length to throw off the proportion of your look. We would think that people with long legs are lucky, which they are, but even they need to balance their proportions to come up with very attractive outfit solutions. With that out of the way, let's dive into some styling tricks that will not only elongate your legs, but make your overall silhouette appear slimmer. If this sounds interesting, let the magic of styling begins. You may have heard that cropped hemlines are no good for petites. But first things first, let me clarify one thing. People normally mistake petites for short-legged people. Petite is a body type. It's someone who is not only short in height, but also has a small frame. Not all short people are petite. Therefore, cropped items may look okay on petites, depending on how they style them, but hardly works for those who are short but have wide hips, for example. I'll show you. Here I'm wearing cropped jeans. Now this is a funny length because it falls just above my ankle. That length cost me precious centimeters, which we can't afford to lose. In terms of length, your best bets are either short or all the way down, meaningful length. If you have thick legs, choose a mini skirt that falls at the narrowest point of your thigh. You can wear it with sheer thighs, which I find not only more elegant, but also will make you feel more comfortable. Maxi skirts are also excellent options, and a great tip, wear your full-length pants or skirts with high heel wedges. They don't need to be extra high. They're more comfortable to walk in and you get extra height. While hemlines are arguably one of the most effective ways of making your legs appear longer, in styling, nothing is black and white. There are multiple things to consider. Now, going back to the short petite thing, it also matters a lot the type of bottom you wear. Those who are petite, it might be okay for you to wear cropped items, as long as you observe a few things I will discuss next. Differently for those who have wide hips like Moa. As you can see, here I'm wearing these beautifully cut pleated crop pants, but they do make me look shorter and heavier around the hips, especially when I wear them with flat shoes. They look a bit better with tiny pointy toe shoes. The shoe that you wear also plays a big role in how tall you appear. As you can see here, the strappy shoe is in a contrasting color with the bottom I'm wearing, which breaks the ideal continuous line of my legs in two ways, where the strap line is and the contrasting color itself. Now, these two things combined with the cropped pleated pant make my silhouette wider and shorter than it is. So the thing is not to wear a high contrasting shoe. You don't need to exactly match the color of the shoe to the bottom though. Adding a shoe that matches my skin tone with the pointed toe creates a long continuous line that makes my leg appear longer. Alternatively, you can wear an open-toe shoe, and that's a great styling tip. Now, to make this outfit even better, I swapped the crop pleated pants for a full-length one. That way I de-emphasize my hip area and create a long line all the way from the waist to the shoes that elongate my legs and make them look slimmer. The great news is that once you manage to create that long continuous line, you don't need to wear super high heels. It's crucial that you choose pointed toe shoes though. In this outfit, I'm wearing a classic nude pump, and I paired it with a full-length faux leather pant. I wanted to enhance this beautiful rich brown pant, so I layered my outfit with contrasting light gray coat and t-shirt to add depth to this neutral outfit. I complete the look with a cute white shoulder bag. I personally love mixing several neutral colors together, which by the way, I made a whole video on if you like to check them out. Back to the tips. Wearing separates in high contrasting colors has a very shortening effect, and it creates defined horizontal lines. Remember, the more you cut your figure horizontally, the shorter you appear. So the key is to create a continuous, long silhouette. On the other hand, wearing dark monochromatic colors from head to toe has a striking elongating effect. And a jumpsuit is that one and done item that does just that in a much easier way. And it doesn't need to be a completely dark look. You can play with your accents to add color and texture. This is your opportunity to draw the attention elsewhere. Wear bright lips, play with accessories, but be aware of large bags if you are on the petite side, as they might overwhelm your frame. Another very effective tip to elongate your whole silhouette is to play with the long over cropped or cropped over long. Let me explain. In this outfit, I'm wearing a Bermuda short under a long coat. The effect of the long coat over the cropped creates an elongating effect. The same goes for this look, where I'm wearing a long slimming dress under a cropped jacket. These two styling hacks streamline the silhouette and make it look taller and leaner. It's a good idea to keep the remainder of the outfit unfussy and the colors neutral. That way, not only you play with the height and proportions, but also add dimension to a minimalist look. Now, it's no secret that wearing high-waisted anything elongates your legs, right? I'm sorry if you're a fan of mid-rise. I don't even mention low-rise because for me they are no-no. I do like the look of mid-rise sometimes, but they're hard to pull off. Let's be frank. For one to pull them off, they not only have to have very flat tummy and a defined waist, but also long legs. If you are unsure of the difference between mid, low, and high rise, normally mid-rise falls just below the belly button, while low rise falls around 2 inches below that. Sorry, I don't have any example of low-rise pants to show. And you can see how my legs appear shorter and my hips curvier. And obviously high-rise sits at your waistline. And that gives you a slimming effect because it draws the eye to the waistline, which is normally the narrowest part of the body. They are elongating because they create the illusion that your legs start before they actually do. And because high-rise items normally fall from the waist, they bypass the hip area, camouflaging it. Another bonus is that they also tuck in the tummy. See it for yourself. Very similar outfits, but completely different results. In the first one, my waistline completely shortened my leg, which by default elongates my torso, while the high-waist jeans raise the waistline and elongate my legs, resulting in more harmonious proportions. If you like this kind of content, let me know down below, and don't forget to like this video and hit the subscription button. So if you want to have lots of inspirations and love to learn new and modern styling tips that will leave you feeling more confident and modern, this channel is for you. I'm also very active on Instagram. As I said earlier, if you want to make your legs appear longer, you have to avoid any kind of baggy loose fit bottoms. But that doesn't mean loose fits are absolutely banned. If you choose very flowy fabrics, preferably in dark colors, it's totally fine. I'm a huge fan of wide leg and baggy trousers myself. I crave the modern cool vibe they lend to my outfits from time to time. After all, clothing represent your identity. They should scream you. And let's be honest, we are not slaves of rules. So my way out of that conundrum was to find a pair of jeans that has a light cotton that doesn't add any bulk, not stretchy though, because it cheapens the look. And you see these jeans, which I show in almost every video here, are a tool that lends just that vibe without compromising my height or adding kilos to my appearance. It may not be your thing, it's mine. So I highly encourage you to look for the things that rock your boat and make you look the way you want. Alright, there's one more tip to elongate your legs. I'm wearing quite loose-fitted wide leg pants in a heavy fabric, and you can see that they add a little bulk to my silhouette, especially when worn with contrasting color flat shoes. To fix that, I simply swapped the heavy wide leg pants for black ones in a lighter fabric, and kept the shoes the same for now. And you can see how my legs instantly look longer and slimmer. And finally, to give my figure those so wanted extra inches, I went for a pair of pointed toe kitty heels, and you can notice a big difference. They not only elongate my legs, but make the overall silhouette much leaner. Top tip, always wear fitted tops when your bottoms are roomy. And always make sure to accentuate your waist. Another tip to elongate your legs is to wear dark wash jeans. In this outfit, I'm wearing dark wash barrel jeans, which I'm quite enjoying at the moment. It's a cool modern version of the mom's jeans. It highlights my waist and follows my hips without adding to them. And because they aren't exactly full length, my favorite way to style them is with a slim fit waistcoat and ultra pointed toe pumps for a cool 90s preppy style. If you wanna add even more height to your appearance, just add a long line coat or a sleeveless long cardigan and you're all set. The next thing you want to avoid is long tops that fall right at your hips or go beyond that point, because that throws off the proportions. Remember, the longer the top, the longer your torso and the shorter your legs will appear. So take the same outfit, leather pants plus a long blazer, and while there's technically nothing wrong with it, it does cut my figure in roughly 2 equal parts. Now compare the silhouette to another outfit with a shorter blazer and you can clearly see a more balanced silhouette, proportionally speaking. Regarding the proportion between torso and legs, consider 1/3 to 2/3 as the ideal ratio. Over the years, I have realized that there's not such a thing as one solution fits all. So you have to customize the styling for yourself. You have to break some fashion rules in the process. That's why you should learn the rules first to break them and make them work for you. Hopefully this information is also the start of your style exploration. So that was it, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and I'll see you in my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye.